All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the hot seat match between Jeanne Christiansen and Hiroko Makiyama. Or maybe not. I think Genie's still going to practice a few more balls. My name is Claudia. Daniel will be back momentarily. He's taking a little break. So this is a hot seat match, race to 7. Hiroko just defeated or sent Melinda to the one-loss side, and Melinda is now playing Jenny Lee. Handshake for the leg. They're both laughing there. The balls both lagged pretty much to the same spot. Genie just tried measuring the balls from the rail using a cue, but still can't figure it out. Hiroko's trying to wave somebody down to come and figure it out. For me, I'm at a slight angle. It kind of looks like the 6 was closer, but they decided they're just going to relag. This is a very clear, it's clearly Genie won the lag on that one. Genie putting the 5 down on the break. No, not yet. Yeah, thank you. It's a nice shot on the 3. She might have wanted to come a little further down for the 4, but she still has a angle. Might be able to go around. Hola. We got Daniel Busch coming back into the booth. What's he? Because of your purple shirt. Whatever, they're just jealous they can't rock that same style. Alright, we'll let Daniel get mic'd up here. And so Daniel, there's this question about the Santos-Oscar match.
Yeah, Dexros in the chat room's asking if the Oscar match is confirmed, and I honestly don't know. You're gonna have to join the Carson Room Facebook page.
Although Santos is here.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't know.
Kosher, not proper etiquette.
Well, no, I already asked Santos, and Santos was like, I'm playing Oscar.
I'm playing Oscar?
So, but that doesn't mean that somebody else hasn't matched it up. So, in the chat room, I have just posted the Facebook page address of the Carson Room, which is where the match is supposed to happen. Go ahead, join that page, and wow, that was an interesting. Oh, she tried to carom the 9, huh?
Yes.
Join that Facebook page and inquire within, because I'm not sure.
Oh, if Santos doesn't know about it. Where's the Carson Room?
It's in Carson.
Aha.
It's 22023 Figueroa Street.
Oh, right.
How we doing here? First game still?
This is the first rack. Genie won the lag and got to break.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a brain fart right there.
Yeah, so Genie's a former WPBA player, if I'm not mistaken.
Way back when.
And she quit for quite some time.
Yes.
Yeah, what's your Facebook, Dex Rose? Why don't you hit me up on Facebook and ask me, and I'll just reply. I'm assuming you know, well, obviously you're on your iPhone, so just tell me your name. Dex Rose, tell me your name. Oh. Around the world. That's my coffee. I just poured it. Yeah. Yes.
Barbara Lee in the booth stealing Daniel's coffee.
My hot streaming coffee.
Sharing.
Matched up with Johnny, huh? What was the score?
Well, you know what? It was 7-1, but I got really funny. Even he's like, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not getting I played well, actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well,
But you can't miss a ball with him because
no, Johnny Kang is a monster.
But even when I left him tough, he's still gonna run out.
Yeah. All right, well, good luck in the rest of it. Even Melissa's playing. Now I'm totally jealous. I'm jealous, Claudia.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you didn't get to play. But
they even made an announcement. We still have 2 slots available for the Sunday tournament if you'd like to get in at the last minute.
Tournament. You're going to play in the first Sunday next week.
Yes, I am.
I will help facilitate your playing.
Hold on, I gotta come right back. I spilled coffee on my leg.
Ooh, ouch. All right, that's Jeanne Christiansen for the first rack. Score is now 1-0 in favor of Genie. Daniel, do you remember how to... Can you show me how to do the...
Click.
Oh.
And then hit text. T.
All right. Hot seat match here, and Genie takes the first frame. The first rack in this match. It's 1-0. Race to 7. And just a reminder, guys, this is not a true double elimination. It'll be race to 9 in the finals. Well, this is tough. 2 balls way at the top of the table there against the rail, and the only shot Hiroko really has on the 1 ball.
It gives her some angle to get down table, but there's a lot of traffic blocking the cue ball from giving her shape on the 2. Looks like she's either playing a safety or playing the opposite corner pocket. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Dexter Rosales. What's up, Dexter? We're already friends. Okay, that's good. Am I stirring the pot?
I think you are, Daniel.
Well, I would imagine this match is happening, but it's probably being arranged by one of Santos's backers,
Oh.
So.
And he's just going to call the magical saint.
Yeah. Well, Santos will show up for whatever they tell him to show up for.
Right.
Also, a happy birthday to Raj Hundal.
Happy birthday, Mr. Hundal.
Who turns 19 years old today.
Hiroko's making good work of this rack.
Yeah, that one ball was amazing. Wasn't it?
That was very strong. I wish I could shoot like that. Maybe in
but
20
you
years.
can.
And maybe
But you
in 20
can.
years.
No, in less time. A lot less time.
Raj Oscar match.
Yeah. Raj and Oscar are talking about a rematch, playing for 20 grand each. And it'll happen here at Hard Times.
Oh.
Hiroko hasn't missed yet, has she, since the one?
No, she has not.
This is a tough pocket to be shooting at. She's almost better off going for the corner.
I would actually go for the corner on this shot.
Looks like she might be. Yep. She got good shape on the 7, I tell you. But look at this. She's sold out.
Not what you want to do with 4 balls left on the table.
No. Kind of left Genie.
She's eyeing the bank. She's eyeing that bank there.
I don't like the bank because there's a natural angle to come around the table for a shot on the 8 ball. She's just got to watch her speed, but it looks like she's banking it. Well, this is no picnic.
I don't envy that shot. I don't envy where she is. Well, maybe I do.
in a way, you know, you're almost better off playing a bank on this shot, you know. Play like the one pocket bank for the 7 in the bottom left corner. Looks like that's what she's actually queuing up for, but I don't know for sure. Nope, she's playing for the make. Yeah, one pocket definitely does help in that situation. Helps. I know some people find one pocket to be a boring game, but I tell you what, it really helps with a lot of situations. You play
Definitely.
one pocket, don't you?
No, I don't, actually. I've only played maybe 3 racks of one pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in my life. But it definitely is the kind of game that allows you to be a lot more creative than in a rotation kind of game. You have to force yourself to think and see other kinds of shots.
Well, it'll help your 9-ball game.
Yes.
Hiroko almost faced with the same shot she was on the 6, huh?
Yeah.
I think she's going to go for the side here, though. This is one of the toughest tables to play that shot on.
Do you play a lot of one pocket, Daniel?
I go through phases. You know, sometimes certain types of games I'll play dependent on who I happen to be hanging out with at the time, you know. Like if I'm hanging out with Frank the Barber a lot, if I see him a lot, you know, if he comes to the pool hall a lot, or if I happen to hear from him, he calls me and asks me to come over, I'll end up playing one pocket, and then I'll go through a whole phase where I'm just playing one pocket for 3 months, you know.
And do you notice a difference when you come back to a rotation game?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's a different stroke that you're playing as well, but
absolutely, I do. I notice a major difference. And I'll tell you another game that helps everything is 8-ball.
8-ball, really?
Yeah.
You say that because of the maneuvering you have to do?
A lot of maneuvering. You know, there's banks, there's safeties. It helps with your decision making. You know, it forces you to look at the spread and consider your options and play certain percentages.
All right, that was Genie for the second rack. Score is now 2-0.
You don't have to close that. You can just go ahead and hit the... Yeah, there you go. And then next time you double click, it'll just be there already.
Learn something new every day. You know what else I like to play? Three cushion.
Oh, 3 cushion's another one.
Yes. I had the honor of learning some 3 cushion from Rafael Martinez up north.
You know, there's a girl here also that plays 3 cushion.
Oh.
She works here as well. Her name's Luna.
Yes, I met Luna recently.
And she plays 3 cushion a lot with Mike.
They actually have a was it like a 3 cushion Thursday tournament
Here at Hard Times.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
And Mike's been putting a lot of heart and soul into that, building it up and teaching people some three cushion.
Has he really?
Yes.
Are you sure it's Thursday?
It's either Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday, actually.
Might be Friday because they have the Thursday handicap tournament here. The
Yeah,
9 ball.
I think you're right. It's a little hard for me to come out here from the coast on a weekday. But I think you're right.
All right. Hiroko's got her work cut out for her. She's 2 games down in a race to 7. Jenny Lee, by the way, is playing Melinda Wang, and the score is 3-0. She's just taken down another 9 ball, and Melinda is in trouble right now. She did not have a good match against Hiroko, and looks like she's not having a good start with Jenny Lee.
Is that a race to 7 as well?
Yes, it's race to 7 on both sides. Do you want to sit?
I can.
Okay.
Do you want a break?
Yeah, I'd love one. Do you want to sit with Barbara for a bit?
Sure.
Okay.
No, I don't want to sit with Barbara at all. We don't want her here. No.
No, I mean, do you mind if I take a break?
No, I don't mind at all.
I'm going to take a quick break, and Barbara Lee's going to sweat some of this match with Claudia Wong.
See you later, Daniel.
Thank you, guys, and thanks everybody else for watching the stream.
We always ask the same stupid question. I paid for a hot dog yesterday.
Well, you need to talk to Eddie. Because Eddie said we got free food, but I'm just saying.
Hello, Barbara. We got Barbara Lee in the booth. She's currently miking up. She'll be on
Hello.
right now.
Claudia.
Hello, Barbara.
What's up?
Nothing much. Sweating this match here.
I know, this is like, well, first I was just shocked at how long the very first rounds took. Because they started like at 11, and I remember I checked my watch and it was 1:45. And
They started.
they were like at 4-3. The scores were like 4-3.
Wow.
You know, after an hour and 43 minutes. But I think that they're, you know, a lot of these players are slow shooters. They really take a lot of time to make a shot. Unlike Johnny Kang, who I just played, who, you know, he just gets up there and 2-stroke, fires it in, you know.
So are you still in the Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm on the one-loss side now, you know.
He's still
And,
alive.
well, and here's who I'm going to have to get matched up with. Oh, well, no, that's not necessarily true. I thought I knew who I might have to play next, depending on who loses on table 3 down here, but that's not necessarily true, because I don't know how they have the bracket matched up. But that's okay, you know. I mean, I'd rather play than not. It's always good practice. So I'm surprised that Hiroko's down, although I haven't been watching Genie play, so... Oh, she missed that.
Hiroko was shooting really well in the last rack, but she hasn't been able to close out the rack.
Yeah, well, especially
So
on
it's
this table.
Yes, so it's, you know, when you're leaving 3-4 balls on the table, it gives your opponent a lot bigger chance to finish it out.
Well, absolutely, especially if they're all wide open, you know. Whoopsie.
Hello, Too Slow for Me. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in. You know, this women's tour event, Melissa does a really good job of putting these events on, and they're always run very tight and Fortunately, we got home at a reasonable hour last night. That was kind of nice.
Oh, good.
We actually thought it was going to end a little earlier last night, but we had a couple of matches that just went a little longer than usual. But there's quite a crowd in here today. Not only the Sunday players, but a lot of railbirds. I think a lot of people are starting to warm up for the Chuck Markoulis.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Are you going to attend?
Yes, I will be attending
Yay.
the Chuck Markoulis.
Yay. We will see you up there.
What just happened? So that was Hiroko attempting that jump there, but hitting the 6 ball first. It's giving Genie the ball in hand. See you driving up with Daniel on that Friday for the 9 ball at for the Chuck Markoulis.
Oh, yes, we are.
Yes. I'm very excited to be seeing that room again.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's a great venue. I'm just going for the food. Did you know that?
I hear they've been working on quite the menu for the tournament.
Love
They're
the
going to have
food.
breakfast. I hear maybe some ice
Yummo.
cream in the works.
Yummo.
I can't confirm any of that though. I could just be spreading lies.
I better go on a diet before I attend, because I know I'm going to eat. You know, that's what's like the Hollywood Billiards used to be down here.
Oh.
They had like this Italian motif and some Asian, you know, on the menu. And they had cooks that actually really knew what they were doing. And not only was the food fresh, it was well prepared. The presentation was good even, you know. It looked like it came out of a restaurant. And I swear, I was so happy when they used to have the tournaments there, because I knew that I would be able to get this great food and get to play tournament.
Right.
You don't get that very often.
Yeah, so now in Southern California aren't really any pool halls with food.
Well, not good food, you know what I mean? I mean, most of them will have some kind of, you know, burgers, dogs, pizza, that kind of thing. But there, you know, there's degrees of burgers, dogs, and pizzas too. But this was actually like a restaurant. I mean, you could order these, you know, really delicious
That must have been amazing.
food plates. Oh, my God. And their breakfast was fantastic, too. I miss Hollywood Billiards. It's really not
to any pool hall owners out there, you can't go wrong with breakfast foods and
That's
I gotta
right.
say noodles.
Yes, and
your
you
pool
need
hall.
to have it available 24/7.
Yes.
I mean, as long as you're open, you need to have breakfast available, because people will eat it. And really, I think that the breakfast menu items are higher profit. You're talking eggs, potatoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all very cheap items.
So, I'm just saying. Well, we got a little battle going on here. She banks it and misses. She was making those earlier, so.
I went to this pool hall in Hawaii. They had Hawaiian food on their menu. They had Kahlua pig.
Imagine that.
Loco Moco.
Nice. All right, Melinda Wang over here just taking a shot at the 9.
That score on table 2, the table to the left of the streaming table. Score is still 3-0,
yeah.
in favor of Jenny Lee.
Well, they're both very slow play. Both Melinda and
I didn't know that.
and Jenny, extremely slow play. That match is going to take quite some time. Nice play by Genie there. She can kick this.
Oh, she hit
Well,
under the 4, so
yeah,
got
she
the scratch.
did. Well, that's that's why you have to really look at the precise place you want to hit on those, and adjust for that,
Right.
because that's the kind of thing that's going to happen, especially on table 1 here. She was making a little face, but she's all right. Float up for the 6.
Actually, that's Jeannie's usual face.
Oh, it is?
Yes. She's always biting her bottom lip when
I
she's
haven't
playing.
watched her really. She better use that. Yeah, but where's that 7 going to end up? Oh, she's all right.
I met Genie back up in Sacramento.
Oh, is she from
Yeah.
up there?
I think she's from Seattle, actually. But I'm not sure where her residence is now. I think it's somewhere down here. I think originally she was from Southern California too. And she's told me some good stories about her old WPBA days. Like way
Oh,
back.
you know,
yeah.
I was talking. There's a gal named Carla here. She's
Yeah?
shooting on. Do you know Carla?
No, I don't know Carla.
Well, she's a lawyer, but it turns out I played a little money match with her today, warming up here, and I had never really talked with her. I couldn't believe how much we had in common from our youths.
Oh,
Like it was
Yeah.
stunning, actually. I'll have to tell you sometime.
sure.
It's not really stream material, but
Oh, okay. We got to keep this PG here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, no, it wasn't that it wasn't PG. It was just a little, I don't want to get off the subject of pool. But
Right.
it was interesting. She was actually in the early WPBA days. She was there when they started the whole thing. And so she's got some stories for that were fascinating. And you know why it was?
Why?
Why they got started? The
No, I
original
don't.
concept of why they got started with the WPBA? Because they didn't want... They were worried that if the women entered the overall tournaments, okay, and they were going to be collecting money, signing up the other women,
Right.
they didn't want the men having the money because they figured they'd never see it again.
Okay.
And so they started the WPBA to have their own separate, where they were in control of the money. And sure enough, after that first big tournament, somebody walked off with the dough.
Wow.
Now, isn't that interesting? Who would have thunk?
Yes.
There's a little historical lesson for you. I mean, that's per her. That's what she was
So somebody
telling me.
walked away with the money
that
from
should
their
have.
own event.
Yes, well, yes. So somebody walked away with the money that was slated for the tournament. And that's the rest of the story.
That that stuff still happens today, to this day.
I do know that.
Gary and Melissa, table 5. Gary and Melissa, table 5.
Well, I'm just biding my time here until they call me. Oh, there we go.
Yes, Mountain View California Billiards Club has an excellent menu as well. Very varied menu.
Oh, yes, absolutely. They have good food.
We got a full bar as well.
Last time up at the when we were up there last streaming, I was so happy I could come in the morning, get this nice big fat breakfast. I'm a breakfast girl.
Chris and Ben got a nice room going on up there in Mountain View.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I love it. I'll tell you, if I didn't live in Southern California, I'd be living at that pool hall.
You'll be living there.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to let Daniel
All right, so
back in here.
Daniel's back from his break. Barbara's gonna go prepare for her match.
You're all right. Just take it off and hang it up.
No, I just,
So Jeannie's a little bit funny here on the 9 ball. She's contemplating that corner pocket there. That's a pretty tough cut. But she's left Hiroko with a pretty tough shot as well. Welcome back, Daniel.
Thank you. Zero.
2-0.
Well, this ain't no. This is tough.
Yes.
So I see Lila lost to Lisa Just. So Lisa Just is playing Stacy Novak right now. Jenny Lee is right now crushing Melinda Wang. It's 4-0. Jenny is taking no prisoners.
Melinda's been getting some pretty bad rolls on that table as well. I saw her. She's cleaning up a rack and then scratched.
I saw that. Well, Hiroko went for the bank here. How's she going to land? She's going to leave Genie either a cut or a bank shot on the 9. I can guarantee you she's going to go for it.
Would you go cut or bank on this shot?
I would cut it.
I think I would too.
But that's just me. You know, a lot of people might bank it. I think this is all about preference. Do you know where Jeannie's from?
Genie.
Is she an Arizona girl?
I was just talking about this with Barbara earlier. I met Jeannie in Sacramento. I think for a while she's living there, and then she moved to Seattle, I think. But I think now she lives down in Southern California, pretty more inland.
Well, now it's 3-0. Hiroko has had chances to close out.
Hiroko's asked for a break.
She's going to take a break, and
which means we get a stretch break.
Yeah, well, I just was stretching, so I might as well just remind everybody once again my shameless plug for next Sunday's first Sunday tournament here at Hard Times Billiards, 9-ball Fever. Everybody's going to be here getting ready for the Chuck Markoulis event, which happens on October 11th through the 15th. So definitely come on down or log on to the stream covering the first Sunday of the month, October 9-ball tournament here from Hard Times Bellflower, California. And of course, next week you can log on to Andy Chen's live stream because he will be covering the 1-pocket and the 9-ball at the Chuck Markoulis Memorial Jamboree Tournament, the 5th annual Chuck Markoulis Memorial Tournament. 2,000 added 1-pocket, October 11th and 12th. 4,000 added 9-ball, October 13th through 15th. And some good news, guys. Francisco Bustamante and Efren Reyes are both confirmed players for the Chuck Markoulis event. Hey, if we're lucky, maybe those guys will come down and play the first Sunday here at Hard Times.
Maybe. They've been known to pop up here, on their way up to Sacramento.
And if you guys are in Hard Times Billiards next week, you can also buy raffle tickets. I'll be raffling on El Diablo Break Q. It also comes with a playing shaft that is not shown here. A 3-disc DVD set of Max Eberle's Powerful Pool, Virtual Pool 4 t-shirts, and a Kamui tip voucher. So come down to Hard Times on October 7th. That's next Sunday. And take part in the raffle. Right?
Yeah.
And if you're just joining us, folks, you're watching the Tiger SCL9T Tour Stop number 5. This is the hot seat match right now between Hiroko Makiyama and Jeanne Christiansen. The score now is 3-0, Genie. And Hiroko just put her head to the wall because it's cool. Are you all right? Do you want to get out?
I'm fine.
Okay, you're
actually.
good.
I haven't been in this booth for the past 48 hours or whatever, how
Really?
long you've been here.
I'm sitting here with Claudia Wong, formerly of Northern California, who
Yes.
now lives down here in where? El Segundo?
Somewhere around that area.
Somewhere around that area.
Somewhere around that area.
And
There's no need to know where I live exactly.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's right. And Jico on our left is taking pictures. So
The Jenny Lee versus Melinda Wong match is also on break. It's like Jenny is up 5-0.
yeah, 5-0 against Melinda Wang. She has just, I guess, I don't know, maybe Melinda just wasn't able to pick up any steam today. She got some really bad rolls too, like you said.
Just, sometimes you'll have those days where just nothing's working at the table for you.
Yeah. Well, why don't I just go ahead and play a quick clip from Max Eberle's DVD and enjoy it.
Let's talk about the stroke a little bit. There's a couple different ways to do it. Remember, there's a basic stroke that we talked about before, where you're only really moving your forearm in a pendulum motion. So see that, how I don't really drop my elbow? And the tip goes down pretty quick, and then it stops right here. But here I'm just going to keep my elbow generally where it is. See that? Okay, the other way to do it would be the drop elbow stroke. But here's how it looks different. See how my elbow drops down and my hand keeps pushing forward. My stroke is much longer when I do that. So here's without dropping the elbow. And then with dropping the elbow, stroke goes way out there. So what you can do is get a draw. It's a lot smoother. It takes a lot less effort when you drop your elbow like that. You want to be careful not to drop your hand is the thing, because that is one of the biggest problems that people have when they're trying to draw. If they're having problems with their draw that I've noticed, is if you drop your hand right here, what happens is the tip goes up. So I'll see people lining up for the bottom of the ball, but then on their last stroke, they'll drop their back hand and end up hitting the ball in the middle. They'll only get a stop shot. And they keep wondering, why can't I draw the ball? And well, the simple answer is they're just not putting any backspin on it. They couldn't see that. So you need to have somebody look at your stroke, or you can do it now just by thinking about it. So watch my right hand and see how it doesn't really drop so much, even though my elbow does. Okay? See how my hand is up like this? So you want to think of it as controlling your grip hand in your stroke. If you just control your hand, your elbow's automatically going to drop. So think about pushing your hand through and lifting it up slightly. And it helps to have a nice close hand bridge. That's what's going to make the cue bend, because you're lifting up on the cue. The cue is pushing forward, and it's your finger here that's going to make the cue bend because you're pulling up a little bit here. All this helps keep your cue on the line, a nice line going straight through the bottom of the cue ball like that. And then you're going to scrape the table for like 6 inches or so after you hit the cue ball. So you hit the cue ball, and you go through it, you hit the table, and then you keep on going like that.
Okay. All right, we're back. That was a clip from, I believe that was from Max's DVD, Powerful Pool, and like I said, I will be raffling off a copy of Max Eberle's 3-disc set of Powerful Pool next week from Hard Times Billiards, so definitely come to Hard Times Billiards. A $5 raffle ticket can win you some stuff.
Yes. Come watch pool and win stuff.
Pool and stuff.
Don't worry, I'll bring $25 and I'll buy all the raffle tickets you got.
Okay, thanks a lot, George. All right, so Hiroko's just kind of waiting for Jeanne Christiansen to come back. I don't know where she is. Maybe she went to go get a snack.
Either that or she's outside having a smoke.
This is kind of uncharacteristic for the one who is actually ahead 3 games.
Right. Oh, there she is.
There she is. Okay, good. All right, so it turns out the Santos-Oscar match at the Carson Room is probably a go, and Santos is going to be leaving here very shortly, and he's going to go down to Carson and, get ready to warm up for his match with Oscar Dominguez. So they're probably going to go down there and play some 10-ball. I don't know if it's going to be an even match. I would imagine it might be, though.
Yeah, Oscar just came back from 2 tournaments in Beijing and Shanghai, I think.
Yeah, he was. Oscar came in second place at the CBSA event in
Beijing. Wow.
So I would imagine Oscar's doing real well right now. Stacy and Genie. Genie actually beat Stacy 7-4 or 7-3. Meanwhile, oh my God, Jenny Lee is about to take the 6th game in a row against Melinda Wang. She's bridging on the 8-ball right now.
I'm not really used to seeing Melinda down so far in the match.
Jenny Lee now looking at the 9-ball. Cue ball in the drink. This is a tough rack. The 3 to the 4 ball. Real tough.
Well, Jenny just left Melinda a chance to cut that 9-ball in. Melinda got the 9 ball, so it's now 5-1 in favor of Jenny Lee. And Hiroko's figuring out what to do with this very tough 4 ball here after having made the 2.
Well, she's really just got to draw this back and hope for the best here. I can't tell if she's trying to decide whether or not to shoot between the 4, the 9, the 8, and the 9.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing she didn't make it.
She leaves the 3 hanging, and Genie's going to take a crack at it. How do you feel about the iPods that are floating around?
What iPods?
The players wearing iPods.
Oh. Me personally, I don't like to play with music going on in my ears. Because I feel like it's just a distraction to me. I don't mind hearing the sounds of the pool hall. I feel it makes me focus better, actually.
Kind of relaxed.
Yes, because if I'm hearing the music, I tend to go with the music. Yeah,
Another thing altogether.
right. And it's just, you just having a wire on you. I just like to be more relaxed when I'm at the table.
People have been saying that they should be banned here because it's like a WPP
Right,
qualifier.
right. Although in this particular pool hall, with the spectator seating being so close to some of the tables, I can understand why some players would prefer to have, an iPod on them.
It's true. It's true.
So you can really hear people talking, especially if you're on a table that's near the rails.
Good hit. Good hit. Now where's the cue ball going? Oh, she's giving Hiroko an open rack. This is a tough shot. She wants to draw back, but you could play that rail first.
And get yourself more off the rail for the 5.
This 5 ball is probably the toughest shot she's faced with right now. But if she can just make the 5 and stay underneath the side pocket, she'll bounce off the other rail for relatively... She just needs to get on the right side of the 6 so that she can get shape on the 7.
Daniel, your mic is low.
Oh, whoops. Hey guys, now my mic is not low. Thanks, Bacon. Hiroko knows she's faced with a tough shot, but she really has no other choice. She's got to just bear down and make this, and be sure that she gets on the right side of the 6 ball. Well, she missed it good.
Jeanne left it pretty well for Hiroko, too.
Yeah, Genie just said, "How you like me now?"
Take that.
Oh,
Hiroko's getting frustrated. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than knowing you had an open rack to shoot at, you know?
right.
And
Especially
creating problems for yourself and ending up giving the rack back to your opponent.
especially the way this match has been going so far.
Yeah, especially being 3 games down.
It's not that Hiroko is shooting particularly poorly. It's just she hasn't been able to close the rack out and leaving Genie with
Like the last 2
the
or
last
3.
2, 3.
Interesting way for Genie to play this. I guess she played
playing-
it that way because of the 7 ball, like bringing the
Right.
cue ball around table at the wrong speed or the wrong angle might have hooked around the 7, trying to, you know, for the 6 ball shot. So she shoots the 5 that way, she's guaranteed to get shape on the 6. Just got to bear down and make these balls. Bump the 9 away.
So the Ryder Cup, if you're familiar with the Mosconi Cup too, so for me, the Mosconi Cup is actually based off of the Ryder Cup in golf. The USA versus Europe format.
That's right. Jenny Lee is about to close out another rack against Melinda Wang. It'll be 6-1 if she can make the 8 and the 9. There goes the 8. And there goes the 9. Now, Genie, same situation. See how she does. That is a real difficult shot to
Yeah.
play on this table.
She went for the draw.
She went for the rock star shot right
Yeah.
there to get shape on the 9, and you know, you can't blame her for trying it, but she just doesn't know this table as well as some of the other players do.
Right. Have you ever played on this table?
Oh yes,
I haven't had the opportunity to play on it before.
I've played on this table a bunch of times. Great shot by Hiroko. She really needed that. Meanwhile, Lisa Just against Stacy Novak is shooting at the 8 ball.
Table 4, Fred and Keith. Table 4.
All right, Hiroko gets on the wire. Lisa Just makes her 8 ball. And what's the score, Claudia?
The score is now 3-1 in favor of Jeanne Christiansen. That's a nice touch there, the pink rack.
Oh, there, that's the Delta 13 rack. Long-time sponsor to the SCL9T. Jenny just made 3 balls on the break.
Wow.
Against Melinda Wang.
And she's on the hill now, too.
She's looking at a bank shot on the 2 ball, but
Oh no, she's actually playing a safe.
All right, Hiroko comes up dry and creates a lot of distance between the cue ball and the one.
Holly, you're on table 3. Holly, you're on table 3.
A lot of people in the chat room taking odds on who they think is going to win. Just to give you a little inside info, Stacy Novak and Jenny Lee were in the finals of the last SCL9T tour stop, number 4, which happened at Sticks Billiards in Rancho Cucamonga. Stacy Novak defeated Jenny Lee. Stacy Novak and Jenny Lee were also in the finals together in the first SCL9T tour stop of this year at On Cue in La Mesa. So, for those of you who feel like it might be Jenny Lee and Stacy Novak, you're on the right track. They've already played in the finals twice this year.
If this was on the books in Vegas,
yeah, you'd probably see their names penciled in, right? Hiroko, I believe, took the third SCL9T tour stop.
Oh,
I don't know who she played against. Hold on. Stacy Novak. Stacy Novak's over there talking to her mom right now. I don't know if their match is over, but there's nobody over at the table. They've taken a break. And I think she's in a little bit of overwhelm right now. So I don't know what the score is. Should I go find out? I should go find out. I'm going to go find out.
we're gonna go find out the score. Or rather, Daniel will. Jeannie giving a little bit of a smile at herself there for putting that 7 in front of the 6.
Well, they're taking a break right now, but Lisa Just is currently ahead of Stacy Novak, 4 games to 1. Stacy is kind of like she's cleaning all the balls right now. She's complaining that the balls are sticky. She's having some problems with her Q-tip as well. She actually changed her shaft in the middle of a match yesterday. And she's just having a rough time. She even said to her mom, I just talked to her mother, Pat, who stated that Stacy was even surprised she was still in this, you know, especially faced with all of the conditions that she's had to deal with. So this is not ideal playing conditions for her, and some players are very particular about their playing conditions.
Yes.
So the balls have just been cleaned, and Lisa is racking her next rack.
Daniel, is there 3 foul in this tournament?
There is a 3 foul rule, yes.
So
have you seen anything?
Yes, on table 2.
Jenny's got. Does Jenny have
Jenny
Melinda
has
on 2?
Melinda on 2, and Jenny's on the hill.
And that is, and you know what? She does not look good.
Stuck right up on the 3 ball, and she's trying to shoot at the 2.
Wow, what a way to lose a match, huh? Let's hope that she can hit the ball. Nice shot by Genie. Good speed there. She got a shot on the 7. And for those who are wondering, it's actually quite cool here in Hard Times today. It's not as sticky and humid as it usually is. And I think the AC is blasting here.
Perhaps. You think you got it fixed?
You know.
Or is it one of those days where they actually decide to turn it on?
One thing is for sure, though, every time you walk, you know, for every person that comes into Hard Times, like turning on a light bulb as far as humidity goes, you know, it gets warmer in here.
I just gotta say though, all the women in the tournament are wearing sleeveless shirts. And
yeah, it's a lot of tank tops going on, a lot of you know, thin strap dresses. Melinda's going for her kick. She doesn't hit it.
She does not hit it.
And that's it. That's going to be the end. Melinda Wang is eliminated, unfortunately, from this event. Jenny Lee defeats Melinda Wang
7-1.
Oh, wait a minute.
No,
yeah,
Melinda
it's
just swept
over.
the balls off the table. Jenny's just shooting the balls.
Melinda's not.
No.
She's not feeling good right now. So at a score of 7-1, Jenny Lee advances. She will play the winner of Lisa Just and Stacy Novak. Lisa is ahead of Stacy 4-1. Hiroko making a comeback here. We got some action here, huh?
Yes, we do. Hold your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Or make them.
Yeah, or make them. Hiroko taking rack number 5. The score is now 3-2. We have a match. And this is the hot seat match
Hot seat
of the
flames.
SCL9T tour stop
Not
number
the kind
5.
of seat you want to sit on.
That's right.
If it's burning, that is.
I want to thank everybody for watching the stream today. And thank my moderators, Spanky, Bacon, Don Espinoza. Thanks for coming in. All my usual suspects that like to watch POV Pool. Suzanne Smith, Manny Herrera, Josh Curioso, and you know, there's a handful of other people I just haven't seen. There's a lot of people I haven't seen here today.
Well,
either.
that's good. Maybe you're getting some new viewers.
Yeah,
if you're
getting
new to this
viewers.
POV pool stream, thank you for joining us. Nice break by Hiroko. think
got a shot on the-
she's got some determination back on her face now.
Well, there's a lot of potential with this rack. She could clear this. It would be nice to see a break and run today. Oh. Well, I think she wanted to get on the other side of the 3, but you know what? She's kind of okay. If she rolls this in nice and slow. Have you been playing much pool, Claudia?
You know, I haven't been playing much pool. It's been busy working.
No time. Yeah.
No time.
This is a touchy shot here, but there's a natural angle to get a straight shot on the 4.
Although I did manage to get some shooting in last weekend. That was a nice touch on that 3 there.
Yeah, she cinched it. It was good. She's just got to be careful here not to end up with her cue ball on the rail for the 5 ball. This is a tough shot, just the way it is. I don't know if stunning this is a good idea because you want to be on the other side of the 5.
You're right.
She looks like she's stunning it. Stacy Novak. Wow. Struggling, man. Struggling. She just missed an easy 5 ball. She's having a hard time. She's talking to Lisa now. I think she's kind of talking to Lisa, telling her she doesn't like the way the balls are reacting. Lisa missing the 5 ball. Nice shot, huh?
That is really a nice shot. Nice cut back there. Yeah, that 9 might be in the way for Genie to get back for the 7.
Well, that's exactly what I was trying to say. You don't want to end up on that side of the 5. You need to be on the other side of the 5. She played safe. My goodness.
Wow.
Jenny Lee was floating around here. She's probably elated right now.
Yes.
We got some good payouts for this event today. $625 for first place. Second place will be $400. Third place, $290. Fourth place, $200. Fifth and sixth are $110. Seventh and eighth will be $50. Which I guess have already been awarded now to Talia Makias and Melinda Wang.
And
or possibly, no, it would be Lila Woodland, actually, and Talia Makias. Melinda Wang would be the first person to receive $110, fifth and sixth place. Also, there are 3 people that are still eligible
for a paid entry to a WPBA Masters in 2013, which is a $500 value.
That's right. The top finisher of these 3 people will receive a paid entry. That'll be Jenny Lee, Hiroko Makiyama, or Stacy Novak.
Why those 3?
Well, they paid an additional entry fee in order to become qualifier for the WPBA, or they are already qualified to be in the WPBA, so they'll get a free entry. All right. An update on Stacy and Lisa's match. Lisa has won another game. It is now 5-1. Did she play that?
I don't know. I was looking by her reaction. It looks like she did.
She's like got a poker face
Yeah.
going on. Hiroko is like, she's like trying not to laugh. I don't know. Do you think she was playing a two-way of some kind? Very interesting.
You know, sometimes when stuff like that happens to me at the table, I kind of just play it off and just continue my game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, what can you do, right?
I've done that too.
And then, you know, there are some people who'll just be like, yeah, I played that. Right.
Well, she definitely didn't do what most people do, which is when they luck a ball in, they miss the first
the next-
easy shot
yes.
that happens after that, you know? She's taking it in stride, like you said. You know. Bearing down.
Jeannie's playing at a really good pace for herself. Really even pace.
Well, she's playing her game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She's playing the match that she wants to play, and you know what? In and of itself, that's a way to exhibit. That's a way to keep control of the match.
And that's the way you should be playing your matches, but, you know, for a lot of people, things happen.
Absolutely.
And you get thrown off your game.
So we're now at 4-2, and Hiroko's still in it. You know, this is not over by any means. But meanwhile, Stacy Novak and Lisa Just are in a landslide match right now. Lisa ahead 5-1. Lisa about to shoot at the one ball right now.
And Genie for the break. And for rack 7. Oh, this race to 7.
These pockets are the tightest pockets in Southern California. They're less than 4 inches. I've been told 3 7/8.
It's a dry break there. Hiroko has that shot on the 1. The 2 and the 3 are kind of tied up.
4-2. Hiroko has got her work cut out for her, but she's probably just happy she has a shot on the 1 right now. That was a nice shot. You know, something tells me she's going to go with the combo here. There's no choice. You know, there is a safety.
Well, Me being the crazy player, I would go for the combo.
Well, you know what? The safety actually is on. She can thin the 2, bring the cue ball down by the 8, and leave the 2 behind the 3. But I think she's playing the combo too.
And yeah, it just rattled out.
Yeah, that's the danger in that shot.
For those of you in the chat room talking about pocket sizes, I recommend that you go with what you feel like, what you want, how you like to play. A lot of people like to play with 4-inch pockets. Some people like to go smaller or bigger.
Well, for a practice table, if you're going to keep it at home, I do recommend, and if you're a good player, I do recommend you go tight. Definitely nothing more than 4 1/4.
Yes, and there are words here that Europe just won the Ryder Cup.
Holy moly.
I thought the U.S. was in the lead at some point.
Yeah, I thought they were too. I personally, my preference is to get them 4 or 3 7/8 inch. A lot of people say it kind of depends on what level you're at, but honestly, what level do you want to be at?
Exactly, which is why I say it's what you want. And also it depends on the kind of game that you like to play.
Right.
If you're playing one pocket, you probably don't want to go with too small of a pocket. Or, if you're playing 14-1, you don't want too small of a pocket either.
Suzanne, I would go ahead and get the 4-inch pockets. Here's the deal. The amount of tables.
One of these goes to Melinda, one of them's going to go to either Stacy.
Right. Okay, thanks. The amount of tables out there that are 3 7/8 inch pockets, and the amount of tournaments that you're going to go into that have that kind of a tight pocket situation are so sparse, like so rare, that, working with 4-inch pockets at home is probably the best thing to go with.
Right.
I wouldn't go with 3 7/8 inch pockets. You're really just going to frustrate yourself that way. It's going to make you play a different game too, and that's the thing.
If you're just joining us in this chat, we have Jeanne Christiansen and Hiroko Makiyama at the table for the hot seat match. Jeannie's currently up 4-2 in a race to 7.
That's right, and Jeannie's looking at an open rack right now, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
Should I just take this and just go home?
So take the 5th and 6th place money. I haven't seen Melinda ever since she got eliminated, so I wouldn't be
surprised if she's pounding at a bar somewhere. Well, I guess the Euros did win the Ryder Cup.
You should do like a sports roundup on your stream.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I just need somebody who wants to put in a little bit of the work to do that.
I do know that the Niners creamed the New York Jets today. The only reason I know is because my neighbor was clapping the entire morning.
Oh, is that how you woke up today?
Yes, that is how I woke up.
Do you think that 4-ball goes into the corner past the 9?
I don't think it does. I'm looking at it, with looking at the table itself. It looks like it does, but looking at the camera angle, it doesn't look like it does. But Hiroko looks like she's shooting for it to go in there.
Well, she's got this is a real easy safety here. Okay. Lisa just was looking at clearing the last 3 balls of another rack, but she just ended up a little funny on the 8 ball.
And a somewhat similar shot that the one that Hiroko just shot on the 4.
She might even have a choice to play an 8-9 combo of some kind, but I'll give you an update on the end of that game in a minute. Hiroko, fingers crossed, has a tough shot right now. Just got to stroke this and go around the table. I don't like drawing this shot.
Because you're left-handed.
Oh, no, even from the other side.
Even from the
I'd
other
rather
side.
go around the table on this shot. She's upset.
I would have shot the draw on that as well.
You would have shot draw?
I would have shot the draw.
Spanky 79 mentioning that the U.S. choked in the Ryder Cup. You know, that was a smart shot, Claudia.
Yeah.
Look at the end result. She got shape sort of on the 7. And in case you miss, look what you create. Hell of a problem for Hiroko right now. Hiroko's got her hands full. I tell you something, though. There's something I really appreciate about Hiroko's game is that she really kind of respects these matches. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She comes back always feeling like, you know what, I've learned something. You know, she's a good sport. She has good composure.
Definitely. The times that I've seen Hiroko like on stream and getting to know her a little bit, she's very, very calm person.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen her improve a lot over the past couple of years.
All the ladies in this tournament, they really put in their dedication to their game.
Stacy Novak takes a rack. It's 5-2. Lisa just winning. Uh-oh. Yeah. Genie now is probably going to play another safety here.
You think using the 7?
No, I think she'll float the cue ball underneath the 8.
Daniel calls it right.
Jail time. Hiroko's looking at the two-railer, but I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be shooting this shot. She's now looking at the one-railer. I personally like the one-railer here. This will be real pretty if she can two-rail it. I don't think she has enough angle. I think she got too much angle for the two-railer. I've been wrong before, though. Yeah. She didn't use enough angle. Well, Jeannie's really playing tough pool, isn't she?
She is. That's her game.
Comfortable? Get a little cramped sometimes, doesn't
I
it?
have a little bit of a headache. I don't foresee any problems with this rack.
No, me neither. She's just got to make the 7. That's all. Pretty much guaranteed to win after that.
Careful.
She's titty hooked.
She is titty hooked.
She's
That
making
Daniel.
goofy faces
Yeah.
now. She's titty hooked, folks.
Commentator jinx.
My favorite shot here is the two-railer.
Looks like she's gonna try and hop around that little titty
I don't
there. That's
recommend
pretty
this.
dangerous.
I don't recommend this. No. I like the two-railer. That's what I like.
Two-railer.
Yeah. You see where the two pieces of chalk are?
Yep.
You basically, the side pocket is almost a diamond, so you just use the diamond system, and you pretty much got a high percentage shot. There's a high percentage of making this. You just got to know where to hit it. I practice this kick quite often from different parts of the middle of the table.
It looks like that's what Genie is looking at right
because
now.
this comes up quite a lot. This is a shot, guys, that I highly recommend you practice often. This is the best way to approach this shot. Jeanne Christiansen looking at the 2-rail kick. She's smiling at herself, going, why haven't I practiced this in 9 years? Well, it was a good hit.
That was a good hit.
And, you know, therein lies the reason why you want to play that shot, you know. If not to make it, then at least to hit it good and...
leave your opponent something like this.
Yeah, exactly. You never want to one-rail that shot. I mean, unless there's traffic. But this was a wide-open table. Well, one person that we haven't seen for a long while here at the regular Sunday tournament is Skip Miller, who's currently in a match. Wow. Wow.
Mm.
Well, if you're going to miss that shot, that's the way to miss it. I kind of just want to kick this real hard.
Yeah. Oh, and she just
Wow.
misses that 8.
Wow. Has Hiroko dodged the bullet? We're about to find out. Keep that handy. Whoops. And Stacy wins another rack. It's now 5-3. Stacy's back in it. And look at Hiroko.
Hiroko puts the 9 in to bring her to 3. So the match is now 4-3. Favor of Genie.
4-3 Hiroko versus Genie. 5-3 Lisa versus Stacy. Lisa down. I mean, Lisa's up 2 games against Stacy. You want to stretch out a little bit? Get some fresh air?
Okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
I need to drink some water.
Okay. One ball goes down on the break, and she's a little bit up in arms because she's hooked on the 2. OMG in the chat room saying, "Hero, go, go." If you're just joining us, folks, this is the hot seat match between Hiroko Makiyama and Jeanne Christiansen. We have 5 players left in this tournament. Jenny Lee has eliminated Melinda Wong. Lisa Just and Stacy Novak are still going at it on table 2. Lisa's ahead of Stacy 5 games to 3 in a race to 7. And we're currently watching the hot seat match right now. Hiroko trailing Jeanne Christiansen 4 games to 3. So these are all races to 7. And the finals of this event will be a race to 9. I want to thank you guys for watching the stream today. I'm sitting here with Claudia.
Hello.
This is Daniel Busch. You're watching POV Pool. And this is the Melissa Herndon's Tiger SoCal Ladies 9-ball tour stop number 5 of the year. It's a WPBA qualifier, and there was $1,000 added. First place will get $625. Second, $400. Third place will get $290. Fourth place, $200. Fifth and sixth will get $110. And seventh, eighth, already been paid out, will receive $50 each. Have I missed anything? There is a 3-foul rule in effect as well, folks. Okay, Hiroko pushing out. Was that a push?
Yes, that was a push.
That's an interesting push. I don't know if I would have pushed to there.
Maybe she didn't mean to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she wanted to leave it frozen to the rail or something.
Chris and Dave, table 10. Chris and Dave, table 10. Chris goes to 5, Dave goes to 6.
The score, Lisa Just is ahead of Stacy Novak, 5 games to 3. It is a race to 7. And Lisa's at the table looking at the 4-ball. Meanwhile, Hiroko looks like she's going to play safe here.
What is that on Jeannie's shaft?
Oh, I've used that before. That's a sleeve to promote a smooth stroke.
I see.
She's got a basically I've seen people make them out of actual billiard cloth. Basically, just take a piece of billiard cloth and sew the ends, and make it big enough for a shaft to go through. That looks like she's made one with an old wristband or something. But
It's actually pretty useful if you're playing in a humid environment.
and for certain shots and certain positions when you're cueing certain ways, that little shaft cloth can come in very handy. We learn all the tricks here at Hard Times.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hiroko attempting a safe there, but not getting the speed quite right.
Yeah, but she hasn't left much of a shot anyway. But I tell you what, when you're down a game like this, you don't want to be given. I mean, it's getting closer to the end of the match now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You don't want to be giving anybody any opportunities here. You want to kind of regain control of the match. And that's exactly what Jeannie's doing right now. Jump cue. She's played a few good jump shots on my stream before. No rail. Ball in hand. Lisa Just still playing Stacy Novak at the table, looking at a long, tough 6 ball. But if she can make the 6, she looks like she has a fairly easy run for the rest of the rack. Score is still 5-3, Lisa Just.
Slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Safety. Wow, you know, that could mean one of two things, Claudia.
Oh.
She just doesn't want to play a low percentage shot, and she knows she's on the wrong side of the 5, or she doesn't feel confident making that shot.
I think Hiroko's tightening up her game because she is only down by 1 game at this point, and she doesn't want to let that lead expand again as the match is,
Yeah.
as you said, getting to the later half of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Lisa Just missing the 8 ball. Leaving Stacy with an open shot. Wow. You know what? That was a valiant effort right there.
That was.
Eight ball goes down for Stacy. Stacy takes down the 9 ball. The score is now 4 games to 5. Lisa is ahead 1 game. Race to 7. Oh, Hiroko. Hiroko misses the 5 here. Genie back at the table. What do you think, Claudia? I think she's out?
Something tells me not. But I don't want to drink. I shouldn't say anything more. Because when I say they're out, they end up not being out. So I'm going to say the opposite.
Good stroke. Solid. She hit that ball pretty solid. Came off the rail. You know, this is tough. This is like, the way I like to shoot this is shoot it with a little bit of spin, little draw, and come around the short side of the 8 ball for the 8 ball in the same pocket.
Yeah.
Some people like to come back and forth 2 rails. It's all a matter of preference, really.
The only danger with that sometimes you can end up not going around that 8 ball, like just what happened to Genie there.
Yeah, you know, I suspect that actually Genie was thinking, I'll bump the 8 out a little bit and use the 8 to slow down the cue ball. She didn't bump it enough. Look at this, Claudia. Ball in hand.
Yes.
So it looks like Hiroko go. Well, Stacy looking like she might be getting her confidence back. She just played an excellent kick shot on the 3 ball. Although she played a good hit, she's left Lisa an open rack. But she seems to have a little bit of a glint of hope in her eyes. Hiroko tying the matchup.
4 apiece.
4-4, folks. And Genie again is taking a little break. So, what do you want to talk about?
We shall talk about. Well, Barbara and I were talking about pool hall food.
Oh yeah,
a while ago.
Excuse me. Yeah. What is that? Oh, really? I already... Okay. Thank you. Oh, no. Do you want some water? You didn't have to because I... Okay, I'll tell you what. For the next couple of minutes, I will go to the Stacy and Lisa match.
So, just wait a moment as Daniel adjusts the camera. So the table 1 light might be in your way a little bit, but you can see table 2. Zooming on in.
All right, that's Lisa shooting right now on the 4-ball. So, who serves the best pool hall wings?
Pool hall wings.
Well, the food up at Sacramento is pretty good, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is. It is quite good. I can't say I've been to enough pool halls to try their wings.
Yeah, that's true. I don't just go around surveying pool halls.
Right.
Although I go to a lot of pool halls.
Yeah, you probably do that as like a little side thing.
Well, I mean,
your menu.
POV pool, you know. I stream at pool halls, so
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of pool halls in California. I tell you what, I love the food at Mountain View.
Yes. Barbara and I mentioned that earlier. They have a really varied menu, including chicken teriyaki and breakfast foods, pancakes.
Yeah, well, they have the teriyaki chicken
Yes.
was Chet Ito's favorite dish
Yes.
there, and so it's kind of like a signature meal that they have there at Mountain View.
And the Raj Handal's favorite milkshakes are also there.
Raj Handal's favorite milkshakes are there?
Yes. There
I
this
was
one match
not
where
aware of
he was
that.
drinking milkshakes, and he was down, drank a milkshake, and he started coming back.
Wow. Wow, really?
Yeah.
The magic milkshake.
Yes.
Yes.
But they have a pita sandwich that is like all natural. I just want to eat red. No, it's chicken.
Do you want anything?
What do you want?
I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy you.
Okay, that puts Lisa on the hill. 6 games to 4. Claudia is going to take a quick break, and I am going to reposition the camera. All right, I hope that's good enough, folks. A little bit of a tilt. It should be good. What do they say? Close enough for rock and roll. Raj's famous milkshake, huh? The magic milkshake. So, as you guys witnessed, Lisa Just closed out a rack against Stacy Novak. Lisa Just is now on the hill, and that is a one-loss side match. So, if Stacy loses this match, Stacy will take 5th, 6th place, $110. Obviously, if she wins, she will play the loser of this match that you're watching right now between Hiroko and Genie. Two is all tied up on the 9 here. Ball in hand. You know what? It's 3-foul rule time. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, she plays Jenny Lee. The winner of Lisa and Stacy plays Jenny Lee. Jenny Lee's still in it. Jenny Lee defeated Melinda Wang. I apologize, guys. I'm getting a little giddy here, so. Some people would play ball in hand right now to play a breakout, but I personally don't like that. I think, you know what? Take advantage of the 3-foul rule right now. The 2 is tied up with the 9. Roll that 1 ball down table and stick her behind the 4. A 4 is that ball that's close to the side pocket right there. What's up, Claudia? You're back?
Yes, I'm back.
See, that's the danger in that. No. I don't know who that is. Now what, Claudia?
Hit it and pray.
Shoot and pray. All right. I've heard that before. Looks like she's playing safe. I don't think she's trying to make this one. She's not trying to make the one here.
No, she's putting some crazy left on it. And she's trying to get it.
She had to be careful there.
Stuck down that end of the table. Unfortunately, Hiroko might have an edge on that 1 ball.
You think she can see the paint?
Maybe. Looks like it.
What kind of cue do you use, Claudia, these days?
I use a Judd Fuller. Judd, I believe he was in Southern California until he moved out to Colorado. Mm-hmm. I love his work. Very nice, sharp points. It's my favorite of him.
You sound very proud of it.
I am extremely proud of that cue.
I'll tell you what, I have a Jerry Olivier plain Jane. Paid $450 for it over at the BCA show.
Right.
About 6 years ago. It's all beat up. It needs work. It needs help. But I tell you, I can't play with anything else. I can't really play though. So.
Well, I mean, Daniel, you can shoot better than me, but you get used to.
Well, thank you.
You get used to one cue. It's like your partner at the table, really. It's what, in the end of the day, it's what you feel good shooting with, whether it looks like a broomstick or it looks like it has diamonds on it.
That's true. I would be too nervous if I had like a museum piece.
Yeah.
Like a Gina Q or something. I mean, I love Gina Qs, and I tell you what, I drool when I see Gina Qs. It's not pretty.
Not pretty.
Watching me drool over a Gina Q. And you know what else? I really like Ed Pruitt's as well.
Yeah, Ed Pruitt also does some really nice work.
We could talk about this all day.
Isn't that why Qs have their own sub-forum on AZ Billiards?
Absolutely. And other websites, All right, this is a tricky rack, but you know what? This is one of those racks. Once the one ball goes down, it could be over very quickly. There's a 3-9 possible 3-9 combo there that could be developed. Nice shot by Hiroko.
Yeah.
Look, I think she's going to get safe a little.
No. Funny story about my Judd. Alex Pagulayan took it from my hand once and started shooting with it.
Uh-huh.
And then he turned around and he asked me, how much you want for this cue?
Oh, really?
I said, not for sale, dude. He's like, come on, give me your figure. I said, no.
If you could put a number on it, what would you do?
Oh, gosh, I don't even know. I don't even think about it because I just would not part with that cue. It's not a particularly fancy looking cue, but to me, it's my baby.
Well, it's the way it hits, right?
Yeah.
All right, Genie could back cut. Well, this is not really a back cut. It's just a very thin cut on the one. And the 9 ball will serve as a stopper for the cue ball. My inclination is to just go ahead and try to make this ball and see what happens.
Yeah, you make the one. You'd still, I feel like you would have ended up poorly with the 2 ball still. There's just so much traffic.
Yeah,
there.
and I mean, and especially at this point when you've already towards the end of a match with somebody you've been playing for over an hour, you already know what kind of game you're expecting.
Right.
If you have an open shot, take it.
I think Genie has enough roadway there to hit the one in.
I think so too. Lisa Just looking at a tough bank on the 8 ball. If she can close this out, she wins the match against Stacy Novak. The 8 ball does not go, but she leaves Stacy Novak a tough bank. 8 ball frozen on the rail.
Dexterous, I paid the right price for it.
Talking about your Judd, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is a grindhouse match. It's 4 games to 4.
Skip, you're on table 4. Skip, you're on table 4. Second call.
And you gave me 2, huh? Magic shake.
Ladies and gentlemen, POV pool now comes with milkshake.
Who's that? All right, I'm not going to eat any of this right here. I'm going to get up and go eat because I just... Thank you, though. All right. Stacy has ball in hand on the 8 ball right now and has a chance to close in. Lisa Just is on the hill, 6 games to 4. Do you want to step away and go eat? You want to do that? Okay. Claudia's going to take a quick break.
What about you?
I'll be fine for a minute. Stacy closes out, and it's now 6-5. Great shot by Hiroko. She's going to be back cutting this 5 ball, I think. Ooh. Uh-oh. Wow. How'd the bank go? Oh, where's the 9 going? Oh. Yeah. Sold out. This should make the score, well, definitely make the score 5-4, but it should be Genie's way. Jenny Lee's now back on table 1 warming up. Guys, not going to believe this, but Stacy Novak has ball in hand on the 7 ball. Easy run. Win this, and she makes it a hill-hill match. Nice combo there by Hiroko. This is a trouble rack though. The cluster down at the bottom there is a 3-4-7, and the 3 and 4 froze, and I don't think there's any chance of a combo. And, I fully expect this to be, I don't know. I mean, she might be able to break this out somehow. Let's see what happens. She could break it now if she hits the 1 ball thin with some speed. She might break the 3 and the 4 out, but, she also wants a shot on the 2 ball, so... I say roll this in and just play an easy safe. On the 3, that is. Well, that kind of worked out. I think Hiroko was playing to make that 2 in the side. But she's all right. Genie could cut this in the opposite corner. And does. Oh no, she's in jail big time. I'm gonna have to go watch this hit. All right, so in an effort to get back to my seat, I didn't even get to see that beautiful 3-9 combo. Damn, what'd I miss? Yes.
All right, everybody. I'm back. I see we're tied at 5 apiece.
Yes, we are. Hiroko just made a 3-9 combo. But more importantly, Stacy and Lisa are hill.
Oh. Wow.
She came back from 5-1.
5-1, yes. The times I looked over there, I think for 3 racks, Lisa, I think, she was tough on the 8. She left herself really tough on the 8. And
Yeah, definitely having a tough time closing out right now. But very strange circumstances because Stacy really kind of was giving up.
Yeah. And I could even see it from here that Stacy looked like she was just throwing in the towel, but no, she has a pulse. She's back.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over here we got nip and tuck all the way. It's 5-5. We started off with, 3-0. Hiroko came back.
Hiroko's holding a water bottle to her face.
She's hot. She's real warm right now. I'm surprised she won't take another break, you know? Genie's taken 2 already.
I was actually talking with Melinda just now, and she's telling me when she was playing earlier, she had sweat like coming down her face.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She kind of lunged her cue at it. Did you see that?
Yeah. Well, she had to reach all the way down the table, and she was jacked up on that moose head.
She put more body English into it than she did actual, cue action. So I'm going to step away for a minute, Claudia.
All right.
I might even send you some company.
Enjoy your milkshake.
Yeah, I know. I ate my pita sandwiches. I hope the chat room didn't hear me chewing. So I'll be right back, Claudia. Thank you.
This is a pretty tough rack to break out on. And Genie's not in a really good position either. So let the safety battle commence. The Elisa and the Stacy match on table 2 as well. They got a really tough rack going on. You got balls tied up everywhere. Stacy currently has ball in hand on, I believe, the 3 ball. I'm not quite sure Genie wanted to be right there, but yeah, at least she can shoot at the 4. Might be too much 4 there to... I'm sure she's going for another safe here. That's a pretty good safe there that Genie just played. It's not really something that's easy, that you can easily jump to. And the 7 is in a questionable area if you were to kick at the 4. But I think Hiroko's going for a 2-railer. So Genie has ball in the hand on the 4. It's not exactly in a good spot either, but looks like she can go into the corner pocket with it. Or is perhaps thinking of another safe. Again, the 3 foul rule is in effect for this tournament. On table 2, Stacy is looking to shoot the 9 in. If she makes it, it'll be for the match. And she just rattled the 9 ball. Unbelievable. So Jean back at our table. Genie has indeed played another safe on Hiroko, leaving her stuck right up on the 9, the 8 ball behind the cue ball. Genie here left with a really tough shot on this 7 to get to the 8. And she's giving Stacy some room to shoot on the table 2. The 9 ball at the 9 ball, which she just narrowly missed the bank on, giving Lisa a pretty open shot for the 9 ball into the side. Again, that one is, if Lisa can make it, it's the match. And the end of a very, very good comeback for Stacy. Lisa puts the 9 in to defeat Stacy 7-6. Entire room erupting in cheers here. Everybody's breathing a sigh of relief in the room. It was a very good comeback by Stacy there. Unfortunately, it's just a little too, not enough. Ran out of steam there at the end. All right, Genie down for the shot on the 7. Genie shot that really well. She cut it all the way down to the pocket. So Genie played that pretty smart there. She played a safe on the 8, leaving Hiroko jacked up behind the 9. Not only that, also on the rail. She has to put a bridge there. That was some 9 ball there, huh?
Didn't see that actually.
Hey,
Daniel Busch is back in the booth now.
frickin' multitasking this event,
Yeah.
man. Oh no. So Stacy Novak is eliminated in a hill match. She played a really bold shot there to try to bank the 9 from the short side all the way up table to the bottom right corner pocket. She missed, left Lisa a shot to the side pocket, and lost the match. So big congratulations goes to Stacy Novak, who gets 5th and 6th place. Lisa Just will go on to play Jenny Lee, and that'll happen right after this match is over on this stream table. All the rest of the matches today will be streamed, and the rest of the players we have left are down to 4. Lisa Just, Jenny Lee, and the 2 players that you see right now. This is a hot seat match, so the loser of this match will wait for the winner of Jenny Lee versus Lisa Just. So how you like that, Claudia?
That was some incredible pool. I was watching
Yeah.
that last rack between Stacy and Lisa. There came down to the 9 ball.
Yeah, case game, case ball, huh?
Yes.
Amazing.
And then here, these two, they've been struggling passing this rack back and forth between each other, and both tables had really difficult racks.
Yeah, so I've got, is it still 5-5?
I believe it's still 5-5.
Grinding away here. This match has been going on for almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. I guess they both want the hot seat real bad. And a good friend, Andy Chen, has walked into the pool hall. And hopefully he'll come in and sit in with us for a minute. In fact, I don't know. I don't know if he wants to come in now or do a match later. Let me find out. I'll be right back. Thanks, Claudia.
No problem.
Busch and Melissa, table 8. Busch and Melissa, table 8. Green 5.
So this is Genie for the 9 ball. He's looking to put in the side. Not necessarily an easy shot on this table. Just misses it. Jeannie's a little bit frustrated with herself. Hiroko bounced up to the table and Hiroko puts the 9 ball in. First to get to the hill. Race to 7. Hey, Andy. Pretty good. How are you? So you have Andy Chen just walked in. I don't know if he's going to be sitting down. Oh, he'll be back. Okay. Andy Chen will be commentating the next match. The score is now 6-5. Hiroko starting the match off down 3-0.
Hello, everybody in POV Pool Land.
We have Barbara Lee joining us in the booth now.
The BBQ is
Welcome back.
momentarily anyway, until Andy and Daniel get back. What a day it has been.
It really has been. Some of the crazy pool that's been going on.
Craziness.
Really close matches.
Long matches.
Close, long matches, but, you know, when it really comes down to the wire on some of these matches.
Boy, it sure has. And then that whole Stacy and Lisa just over there on table 2. Holy cow. Wow, I know Stacy was very disappointed. Lisa's thrilled, of course.
So that was quite a comeback that Stacy had.
Yes, it certainly was.
Incredible. And I hear she wasn't playing in the best of conditions either.
Exactly.
With her equipment.
She'd been struggling. Oh, boy. That was a little too thin. Needed another coat of paint.
Yes.
Or 2. But I can't believe that Genie missed that 9 ball in the side.
Yeah.
On that last rack. That was not that difficult.
Genie herself was a little bit exasperated when she missed that shot. She just.
Hey, a big shout out to Morris Math. Let me guess who that is. Let me see here. Could it be Mauricio? Got friends, but they come in on with different names, and I never know. And have you seen anybody on the chat today that has come in named Box?
Box. No, I haven't.
I'm waiting for Box. Where's my Box? He's supposed to be here on the chat
Box
today.
Person.
Very, very, very good friend of mine. And we kind of had a little date on the stream, but I've been jumping off and on the stream, so I don't mean a date, you know what I mean.
Well, Box, if you're out there,
come on, Box, jump on in.
Barbara is here.
Waiting to talk. Of course, I may not have too much time to chit chat, but certainly wanted to give a big hello and how are you doing, and can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
So if you're listening out there, you know the deal. All right, somebody wants to know where I'm from. I am from California, born and raised almost all my life.
California girl.
Hope my sister's Arkansas accent isn't bleeding over onto me.
I don't hear it at all.
She just actually moved out to help me in my business, so I'm thrilled to have her out here. It's fantastic.
What kind of business is it, may I ask?
Software.
Software?
Yeah, software.
So you know how to code?
I do not. It's the only thing in my company I do not know how to directly do. I hired people for it, yes.
You hire people.
I can read code, but I can't sit down and I can follow along.
What code are you familiar with reading?
Delphi, and a very, very old operating system called UCSD Pascal. But that was from ancient. That was probably before you were born.
I actually know of Pascal OS because I took computer science classes.
Oh my God! Then of course you know that. Then yes, that's back in the dinosaur ages.
Yes.
There's a fellow out of Canada actually that bought the rights to it and owns the source code. Meanwhile, back at the table here. So Genie is on the hill now, correct?
Yes. No, actually, I'm sorry. Hiroko is on the hill.
Hiroko is?
Yes.
Okay. Genie's trying to protect herself and
this was
not allow for
another comeback match on this table. Hiroko was actually down 3-0 at the beginning of this match.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
It was like hours ago.
Yes.
Well, it kind of was. Nice shot. Okay, if I was a betting person, if I was a betting person, say now, I would be betting $1 that she's out here.
Only $1?
Yeah, well, that's the thing on the stream. That's our main little funny ha-ha. You know, everything's $1 bet. I've lost a lot of dollars. You know, I bet they're out, or I bet they aren't out, or I bet they missed that bank. You know,
I would bet some Skittles. Or chocolate. Chocolate's good too.
Okay, now she just needs to bear down on this. This is not a tough shot. But speed can be an issue here.
Yes. Making sure you come off the right side of the 8.
You know, she really should, you know, maybe do a little rail first but that works too. Nice speed, very nice. Speaking of speed, nice. That was perfect.
Got a stroke on that shot.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Looks to me like we're going to have our winner here. You didn't bet against me, though, for the dollar, did you?
No.
Dang. All right, Hiroko takes it down. Takes it down over Genie in this. Now, this was a winner's side match, correct?
Yes, Hiroko is now in the hot seat.
Yes, she is, and she's going to have a nice little wait. She'll be able to get some food or
and
do whatever she needs to do.
Will be playing Lisa. Is that correct?
No, well, Jenny plays Lisa Just.
Yes, Jenny plays Lisa Just.
So that's who's going to be here next on the stream.
So was that 3 or 4 ladies that we have left?
We have 4.
4 ladies left. Hiroko Makiyama, Jeanne Christiansen, Lisa Just, I believe, and who is the 4th?
I can't see the damn.
Who is the 4th that's still in?
Oh, here it is.
Jenny Lee.
Yes, Jenny Lee. So it's Jenny, Hiroko, Lisa Just, and maybe that's it. Maybe.
Genie.
And Genie. Yes, that's right, because she goes over to the one loss side. Oh, I forgot this was the winner's. Winner's side.
I think you just missed it. Stacy and Lisa actually ended up going hill. Case game, case ball. It was a little bit back and forth on the 9, and everybody was on the edge of their seat in here.
Yes, they certainly were.
And all right, well, finally went in. Everybody was cheering.
Yeah, it was really a nice moment.
A valiant effort on both their parts, especially for Stacy to come back from down 5-1.
Exactly. Now, if you want to take a little break right now, now's the time to do it and stretch your legs, because they'll probably be starting another 3 or 4 minutes.
Yes.
So stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please bump this on your Facebook pages. Lisa Just versus Jenny Lee coming up right now.
Daniel Busch doing a great job.
Thanks, Lisa. Right here on the stream table, this will be for third, fourth place. I'm just updating the Facebook page and the AZ Billiard thread. Jenny Lee, tough player. You guys definitely in for a good match. And joining me in the commentary booth will be Andy Chen. Yeah, just put that on so that it's comfortable. Andy Chen will be streaming on the, well, in about a week and a half, 11th through the 15th of October at the Chuck Markoulis event coming up. Your channel's off right now. That's channel 1. That way right there. Yeah. So bear with me, folks. I'm just, like I said, updating all the social networks and making sure that everybody knows about the match. And pretty soon you're going to see somebody approach the table to hit a few balls. And I just want to welcome Andy Chen to the stream. How you doing, Andy?
I'm good, Daniel. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for coming out, man.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've done anything pool related, so it's always nice to be in the box with you.
Absolutely, man. I think the last time we were in the box together was Hard Times 10 ball number 2.
Oh, God.
Over a year ago.
Yeah, it's been quite some time.
So you've been quite busy, haven't you?
Fairly busy. Not a whole lot of free time.
Right.
Where's Jenny? Get it started. I'm ready.
Okay.
No, I was also tournament director.
Okay, well, Mr. Daniel Busch, live streamer, tournament director. Time for a re-rate.
Yeah, right. So once again, just bear with me. I'm just updating the appropriate social networks. And
this thing is working, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, I will prove it to you briefly.
No, I believe you. If I just don't see the waveform
these
going.
LEDs are really weak.
Okay.
I guess unless you've got a fat guitar going through it. But for the most part, yes, we are on good audio. And in fact, if anybody in the chat room wants to just give us an audio check real quick, since this is an important match. Spanky saying hey.
Howdy.
And Melissa Herndon has prompted the girls to show up to their match. Audio good. Andy just found the payout sheet.
Streamers.
And mints are being passed out.
Oh, thank you.
Take care of the streamers.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is a third, fourth place match, right?
You would probably know more than I would as far as that's concerned, but third place will walk away with 290, or guaranteed 290 rather. The loser of this match will walk away with 200 in their pocket.
Well, I got to tell you, this is going to be a tough match, I think, for Lisa.
Who's Lisa playing?
Lisa's playing Jenny Lee.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, I've played Jenny Lee many times, man, and she is tough.
Yeah, she's a very deliberate and technical player.
That's true. That's true. Loser of this match will be eliminated and receive $200 for fourth place. But Lisa has been, you know, Lisa's been working real hard. She's been working with Ramon Mystica.
That's right.
Who also is available for lessons. I believe he's in...
I think he's in Canada right now.
Yeah, he's in Canada and he's available for lessons. You can look him up on Facebook, Ramon Mystica.
A.K.A. the Filipino Joe Pesci is what I call him.
Mm-hmm. Filipino Joe Pesci. That's pretty good, dude. And Lisa had another sponsor she wanted me to mention. I can't remember who it is. Darn it. She'll kill me if I don't remember.
Well, you have the entire set to remember. Yeah, exactly.
We also got the Sunday tournament happening here at Hard Times. Louis Ulrich, Scott White, Melissa Herndon.
This is the first Sunday, yeah?
No, this isn't the first Sunday, actually.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we're still in September. I forgot.
Hey, Lisa. Lisa, what were those names? Ramon and who? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Does he have a website? Yeah, Ramon Mystic is actually available in New York for lessons.
Oh, so I see he's migrating.